Inflation data sparks dollar surge, BOJ monitors yen's decline. On Friday, the dollar reached a new high against the yen, hitting its strongest level since June 1990. This surge was fueled partly by U.S. inflation data, which showed no signs of easing, aligning with expectations. This reinforced the belief that the Federal Reserve might postpone interest rate cuts until later in the year. The yen's decline to a 34-year low against the dollar followed the Bank of Japan's decision to maintain interest rates, despite signaling potential future rate hikes. With the yen at such historic lows, there's speculation about potential intervention from Japan to support its currency. After the release of U.S. inflation data, the dollar rose to 156.95 yen, marking its highest level in over 3 decades. However, it later retraced to 156.805 yen. This fluctuation sparked speculation about potential intervention by the Bank of Japan. Meanwhile, in the U.S., focus remained on inflation. The Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index rose in line with expectations, suggesting ongoing inflationary pressures. This could delay anticipated rate cuts by the Federal Reserve, with market participants now pricing in a higher chance of a rate cut at the Fed's mid-September meeting. The dollar index, a measure of the dollar's strength against major currencies, rose slightly, indicating continued dollar strength. In contrast, the euro slipped marginally against the dollar. Analysts suggest that with inflation persisting at high levels, the Federal Reserve is unlikely to ease monetary policy significantly in the near term. In Japan, the Bank of Japan's decision to maintain its short-term interest rate target came as no surprise to investors, who interpreted it as a signal of minimal policy changes ahead. Bank of Japan Governor Kazuo Ueda emphasized that while monetary policy doesn't directly target currency rates, exchange rate volatility could influence the economy and prices, hinting at the potential for policy adjustments in response to currency movements. Exchange dollars and more than 30 currencies with us. Register your company at TKambio US and transact with the best exchange rate, backed by Monex US. Subscribe and stay updated with exchange rate news.